right, let's go over the new top 5 best class setups after the Season 1 Reloaded update. This update changed tuning as well as buffed and nerfed weapons, so we're gonna have to go ahead and remake our class setups. So with all being said, like on this video is gonna be 500 likes. And if you guys do this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. Let's get right into it. So first, we're taking a look at the CHIMERA, one of the best ARs in the entire game. It's a brand new DLC weapon, incredibly easy to unlock. All you have to do is get 2 kills with assault rifles in 15 different games, and you can back out. Now, once you guys get this weapon unlocked, make sure you guys have on the Bruin Flash Grip to bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed. Make this weapon nasty at close ranges. Now for the tune, we are going to increase the sprint to fire speed to -0.19, and we're also going to bump up that aim down sight speed to -0.71 to make sure this weapon is disgusting at close ranges and we can very easily outgun SMG players. Now we're also going to run a stock, and we're going to rock the Ravage 8 stock to increase our crouch movement speed, sprint speed, as well as aim down sight speed to double up on that close range handling. Now for the tune, we are going to increase the aim walking speed even more to -2.09, and also bumping up the aim down sight speed to -3.48 to go ahead and increase this weapon's close range handling. You're going to love this, and it's going to work perfect. Now we're going to be skipping over the optic because the CHIMERA has very clean iron sights. No need to waste an attachment in this area. We're also going to be skipping over the laser. These are not going to be helping us out. We are, however, going to rock a barrel, and we're going to rock the FENNEC barrel to increase damage range, bullet velocity, hipfire accuracy, as well as recoil control in order to go ahead and bump up that medium to long range engagement capability. This weapon is going to be a melt machine with this barrel. Make sure you guys have it equipped. And for the tuning, we are going to increase the aim down sight speed to -0.13, and we're also going to increase the aim walking speed to -0.16 in order to go ahead and bump up that close range handling. We're getting the best of both worlds here. Close range with the tuning, long range with the attachment benefits. Now for the muzzle, we have on the Polar Fire S. This is going to overall increase that sound suppression, recoil control, range, as well as bullet velocity. It is glitched, it doesn't say it, but that's what it's going to be doing on the CHIMERA. And for the tune, we are going to be increasing that bullet velocity to +0.77, and we're also going to be bumping up that aim down sight speed to -0.99. Again, we get the best of both worlds here, close range as well as long ranges. Now finally, for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the Commando foregrip to smooth out that recoil pattern, making the CHIMERA incredibly easy to handle at longer ranges. And we're also getting that aiming auto stability. Now for the tune, we are going to increase the aim walking speed to -0.25, and we're also going to go ahead and bump up the aim down sight speed to -0.65, making this weapon incredibly easy at close range. Now once you guys jump into the firing range, you're going to be very happy because this weapon has a fast aim down sight, and it's also going to have a really fast time to kill. The remainder of the setup is going to be the combat knife, stun grenade, proximity mine, and my custom perk package set up for double time scavenger, resupply, as well as quick fix. And then finally, for the field upgrades, we are going to rock munitions box as well as dead silence with pro enabled. Make sure you guys go ahead and check this setup out. It is nasty. Now for setup number 2, we're taking a look at the KASTOV 74U. This weapon received a nerf. I'm saying nerf in air quotes. It's still ridiculously overpowered and a great weapon to run if you guys are trying to increase your KD ratio or drop your first MGB nuke. Now first off, we're taking a look at the True Tac Grip to bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed. We can run and gun and demolish SMG players with this AR. Now for the tune, we are going to increase the sprint to fire speed to -0.35, and we're also going to bump up that aim down sight speed to -0.74, again to increase the close range handling, making sure we can literally mop the floor with anybody we come across at close range. Now with the stock, we are going to double up on the handling as well. We're rocking the Ultra Zat stock to increase the aim walking speed as well as sprint speed. Good hand-in-hand combination here. Now for the tune, we're going to increase the aim walking speed to -1.16, and we're going to be bumping up this aim down sight speed to -1.94 in order to go ahead and demolish people at close ranges. Definitely go ahead and couple this stock with the True Tac Grip. Now we're skipping over the optic because this is not going to be helping us out. It's going to be a wasted attachment Iron sights are crystal clear. The laser, same thing. We're not going to run it. It's going to be a waste. But we are going to rock a barrel. It's going to be the BR209 barrel to bump up that movement speed and aim down sight speed. Nearly every attachment on the KASTOV standard for you is going to be bumping up its aim down sight speed and movement speed for a trinless SMG AR hybrid as something we can use to run and gun and destroy. Now for the tune, we're going to increase the aim down sight speed some more to negative 0.34, and also going to go ahead and bump up that aim walking speed to 0.10, so we can go ahead and just demolish at close, literally demolish everybody at close ranges. Now for the muzzle, Eclipse 80 is going to be a fantastic option here for this assault rifle, increasing that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, as well as recoil smoothness. Y'all are going to love this muzzle on the KASTOV. It doesn't affect that aim down sight speed because we are tuning all that out. So we're only going to reap the rewards of having a attachment that's going to make it so we can take people out at close ranges, build up a quick and easy streak, and outgun fellas at long range. The tune here, increasing that bullet velocity to plus 0.84, and we're also going to bump up that aim down sight speed to negative 1.17. Again, we have the best of both worlds here, close range as well as long range. And then finally, for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the FTAC Tiger Grip, so we can go ahead and smooth out that recoil pattern, and also have the ability to have increased hip fire accuracy and aiming idle stability. A nice benefit with this attachment. Now for the tuning, we are going to go ahead and increase the aim walking speed to negative 0.37 and the aim down sight speed some more to negative 0.44. And go ahead and bump up that close range handling and destroy everybody at close ranges. Now when you guys jump into the firing range, you guys are going to be laughing because this weapon, it's an assault rifle, but you guys can see here, it's literally handling us like an SMG, and we're going to be destroying people literally anywhere and everywhere on the map. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, stun grenade, proximity mine, and my custom perk package setup for double time scavenger, resupply, and quick fix, and field upgrade set to pro, missions box, and dead silence. 100% give this class setup a try. If you have not dropped a nuke yet or a high KD gameplay, this will 100% get it done. Now for class setup number 3, we're going to run it up with the FENNEC 45, one of the fastest killing SMGs in the entire game that surprisingly has incredibly good range. I'm honestly surprised this weapon did not get touched on this update. It's one of the best SMGs. Let's go ahead and build this class setup. So first off, we're taking a look at the FENNEC rubber grip. Go ahead and bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as the aim down sight speed. A great attachment in order to go ahead and just dominate at close ranges here. Now for the tune, we are going to bump up that sprint to fire speed to negative 0.13 and also increase that aim down sight speed to negative 0.71. Just a great attachment and tune combination. We're, however, not going to run a stock here. Normally, I'd run a stock, but in order to increase the recoil control, we're going to have to go ahead and forego the no stock or the FTAC stock cap. Now, we are going to rock an optic, the Cronin Mini Pro, aka the blue dot sight, clean and clear optic picture, in order to rock this weapon at longer ranges as well, which we can do. So for the tube, we're going to just increase the aim down sight speed to negative 2.81, and we're going to leave the eye position alone. That's how I like to run it, and I believe it's going to be the best way you guys can run it too. Again, so we can take people out at longer ranges. Now, obviously, the laser, we're not going to run it, but we are going to rock a barrel here, and we are going to equip the Covert Force Barrel. This is going to be a good option because it has an integrated sound suppressor, and it's not going to make this weapon handle like a slug, so we're going to have the benefits of, obviously, sound suppression, damage range, hip fire accuracy, as well as bullet velocity. Everything we need with an SMG to build up a quick and easy streak and drop a nuke. Now for the tune, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed, not the damage, it's going to be irrelevant, to negative 0.23, and also the aim walking speed to negative 0.19. We can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. And with the weapon, the FENNEC, that has incredibly fast fire rate, we're going to be destroying. Now, obviously, the muzzle, not available. And for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the Lock Grip Precision 40 to smooth out that recoil pattern and also give us increased hip fire accuracy and aim walking steadiness. A great attachment to rock on the FENNEC 45 because remember, we can use it at those longer ranges. Now, the tune, we are going to be increasing the aim down sight speed to negative 0.14 and bumping up the hip recoil control, not the hip walking speed, to plus 0.67 so we can spray and pray off the hip if we do get into a close range engagement. And then finally, for the magazine, we have on the FENNEC Mag 45 to bump up the ammo capacity because this weapon has a ridiculously fast time to kill, 45 is going to be the bare minimum we want to deal with. Now, once you jump into the firing range, you're going to be super happy because the FENNEC literally has a fast aim down sight time as well as a fast time to kill at those longer ranges. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, stun grenade, proximity mine, and my custom perk pack is set up for double time scavenger, resupply, and quick fix. And obviously for the field upgrade, we have pro enable with munitions box and dead silence. Give this class setup a try. It is a monster. It's a submachine we can use at close range and also dominate at longer ranges. Now for class setup number 4, we're going to be taking a look at the Vel 46, a recently buffed SMG that is pretty damn effective. Now for the Vel, under the rear grip category, we have on the soldier grip in order to go ahead and bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed. You guys know the drill, so we can destroy people at those close ranges. Now for the tune, we're going to bump up the sprint to fire speed to -0.20 and the aim down sight speed to -0.65 so we can dominate players no matter where they are on the map. Now for the stock here, we are going to go ahead and increase the aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control with the collapse stock. We're going to go ahead and remove the stock off the Vel 46 so we can dominate players and destroy at close ranges. Now unfortunately, we cannot tune this attachment on this weapon because it simply would just be overpowered if we could. The optic, not necessary. The iron sights are crystal clear, so we're going to go ahead and stay away from that. Now, the same thing goes to the laser. It's just not going to help us out, so we're going to skip over this attachment. We are, however, going to rock a barrel, and we're going to run the 203mm barrel to bump up that bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, as well as hip fire accuracy. They did go ahead and buff the range, the aim down sight speed, and the movement of the Vel, so why not go ahead and double up on what they went ahead and buffed, which means made better. So for the tune, we are going to increase the aim down sight speed. We don't need to touch the range. We want this weapon to be fast. After all, it is a submachine gun, to -0.15, and we're also going to go ahead and bump up the aim walking speed to -0.27 so we can just destroy people at close ranges and literally be able to walk around aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. Now we are going to be running this attachment with the Vanguard MK5 muzzle in order to bump up that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, as well as smoothing out the recoil pattern. A perfect attachment on the Vel, allowing us to get an enemy spawn and build up a very quick and easy streak and have the benefits of long range, which they went ahead and buffed in this update as well. This is why the Vel is one of the best, if not the best SMG to use if you're trying to go for a nuke. Now for the tune, we are going to increase the bullet velocity to +0.77, and we're also going to go ahead and bump up the aim down sight speed to -0.54, bringing it the best of both worlds here. Close range as well as long ranges. You cannot go wrong with the Vanguard MK5 muzzle. And then finally, for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the Lock Grip Precision 40. We're going to rock this to, again, smooth out the recoil pattern some more and also bump up the hip fire accuracy as well as that aim walking steadiness. A good attachment here that's going to really make this weapon incredibly easy to use at longer ranges. Now for the tune, we're going to be increasing the aim down sight speed to -0.14 and also bumping up the hip recoil control, not the walking speed, to +0.31, again to strengthen up the close range handling as well. If we can do a jiffy at close range, we can seriously just hip fire and take them out very easily, and also if we have to, snap on the players, which, you know, we're gonna be doing with this weapon. This is gonna be an amazing setup. Once you guys jump into the firing range, you're gonna see that the Vel not only has a fast aim down sight, but it's also gonna be melting and taking people out very easily at longer ranges as well. Again, for the main of the setup, we are going to rock the combat knife, stun grenade, proximity mine, and for my perk package, I have on double time scavenger, resupply, as well as quick fix. Now, for the field upgrade, we have pro enabled with munitions box as well as dead silence. So make sure you guys go and check this class setup out. The Vel is nasty, one of the best SMGs right now to use. And for our 5th and final class setup, we're taking a look at the TAC 56, one of the easiest to use guns in the entire game. It remains true after the Season 1 Reloaded update. I know a lot of you guys enjoy this AR. So for the first attachment, we're going to rock the Demo Clean Shot Grip to bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as that aim down sight speed. A great attachment to run on any assault rifle. The faster you can ADS, the easier it is going to get a kill. Now for the tune, we are going to bump up the turn to fire speed to negative 0.19 and also the aim down sight speed to negative 0.26. Now for the stock, we're going to rock the TV Cardinal stock, a great attachment to couple up with a rear grip so we can have increased aim walking speed as well as sprint speed with more close range handling. So for the tune, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed to negative 1.55. We're also going to be increasing the aim down sight speed to negative 1.81, again to bump up the close range handling so we can outgun SMG players if we do get into a close range gunfight. Now obviously for the optic, we're going to skip over these attachments. The iron sights on the TAC 56 are crystal clear, super easy to use, no need to waste an attachment here. Same thing goes for the laser, and also believe it or not, we are not running a barrel on this attachment either because it's honestly not necessary with this assault rifle. We're putting on something else. Now for the muzzle, we have on the Echoless 80 to bump up that sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, as well as recoil smoothness. We're gonna have the best of both worlds here. Close ranges with the sound suppression, we can go ahead and build a quick and easy streak, and we're also gonna have that long range capability with that increased range, bullet velocity, and also smoothing out the recoil pattern. The tune here, we're gonna increase the bullet velocity to plus 0.45 and also bumping up the aim down sight speed to negative plus 0.45. We're gonna match both here. Again, best of both worlds, close range as well as long ranges. And then for the underbarrel, we are going to fully smooth out that recoil pattern with the commando foregrip, allowing us to have increased aim idle stability and obviously that recoil stabilization. And for the tune, we are going to increase the aim walking speed to negative 0.08 and the aim down sight speed to negative 0.54, so we can literally go ahead, snap on the players, and also walk around aim down sight so we can win each and every gunfight. And to go ahead and wrap up the setup, we are going to rock the 60 round magazine so we can go ahead and mode on the enemy team. And you might be thinking, well, this is going to increase the aim down sight speed, making it worse. Once you guys go ahead and jump into the firing range, you're going to see that, boom, still aims down sights pretty quick, and it's going to be a laser at the long ranges. Definitely a badass class setup. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, stun grenade, proximity mine, custom perk package set to double time scavenger, resupply, as well as quick fix. And then finally, I have on the pro field upgrades with munitions box as well as dead silence. A badass Type 56 class setup, and these are going to be the top 5 best class setups after the season 1 reloaded update. If there are 2 class setups you guys should check out right now, 100% get the Chimera unlocked ASAP. This weapon is amazing. Make sure you guys have on that Ravage 8 stock with this weapon. And also, definitely go ahead and give the FENNEC 45 a go. Again, it's going to be amazing. Fast fire rate. It's going to be a melt machine. And if you're up for it, definitely go ahead and give the Vel a try after the update, man. Make sure you guys have on the collapse stock here as well. And if you guys enjoyed the video and use any of these setups and dominate, let me know down in the comment section. And as always, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.